Alright, is it picking everything? Oh, I need to check to see if it'll pick up. What's up, King? Hey. 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 Whoops. Yeah. What's up, Void? King Void? Howdy. Howdy, fella. I'm not even gonna like you guys play while I stream, it's great. I don't play like I'm not gonna do any preamble. You're here. You're always here. We'll just get right into the weeds of it. So split defending. Yeah, your solo controller. Every VOD that I've tried to look at Clove on this map has always been paired with a Viper. And I know why, because double controller is strong on this map. But I'm like, dang. There's not a whole lot I can glean other than like, there's no way that he's going to be able to sit B main all game. Like, not going to happen because you have to impact the other side of the map. You suck. I mean, didn't you take like some long-winded break? Doesn't that make sense? Unless you've been playing all this time and it's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I mean, that just it'll happen. I'm probably like hot garbage right now at Valorant. I haven't played. I haven't, and I still will continue to not play the game. I just don't like it. I'm definitely bad at it now. 100%. I would get bodied by any individual group of players. It's kind of sad. All right, but King, before we get into this, I'm curious how this past week went when it came down to the actual note I gave you. All right, you get mad. We'll think about it. Be really good. Okay. So it felt better. Okay. See, because I was thinking that like the notes I give, like, are definitely better, or they were better. I think the note I gave you then was me experimenting with a different type of note. But I think the notes I give are better for analytical minds and people who are like really thinking about the game and like actively thinking about the game. But for someone who has a strong intuitive mind like yourself, expressing through feeling is probably going to feel a lot more natural. And I hope to see that this comes up. You bullied this Phoenix? Nice. I love bullying Phoenixes.
Look at this team. We're gonna kill it. And by it, I mean those bombs over there.
It happening. I think that's really where the problem is. That's where people get fucking agitated, right? That's where it's happening. And so
this guy talks like me, but like different, you know? I can't put my finger on it. I know it's not me. I know what I sound like. But man, that guy talks like me. Or I talk like him, actually. That could be a better assertion because Asmongold, that actually checks so much. That checks out. I don't even watch Asmongold, but that checks out. I probably talk like every other streamer on the planet. Ugh. That makes sense. That does make sense. Oh yeah, wait. No more underwater music for you. Or above ground. I'll play Vents. Okay. We're playing Vents, everyone. Gnarly. Also, I guess I'll preface this now. We're gonna eventually turn uncomfortability into comfortability. But for right now, I just needed to see that you're capable.
Dropped in a smoke.
To split.
Dropped in a smoke. Ah, shot
Easy.
refreshing.
One enemy remaining.
Well. Good awareness. Good awareness on that guy. 100%. Very good awareness. Got a little rigid, and the movement didn't feel as controlled, little shaky, and I'm sure that has a little bit to do with the eyes as well. Attaching yourself to the targets a lot, like when you can like see in hardcore focus, it's easier for your like body to follow through with the motion. So I think that's more of an eye thing. You got caught off guard, and your eyes just didn't connect to the target. All in all, I liked how you played that round. That did feel really comfortable. You took like a very strong start, or a very strong spot, and you didn't feel pressured to peak, which I think is good. Like, you didn't feel pressured to take this fight, A, because like probably it's not a very comfortable fight, and then B, it's also like not a very deliberate fight. It's very hard. Like, this is just kind of like, you're gonna swing mid, test me. And then, of course, you can always just die to these guys, too. Which is a little alarming. But yeah, I can see you were definitely taking a more comfortable fight. You're definitely more willing to take that than any other. So I'm curious to see how that developed. This is so passive. Your team is mega passive. But you do need information at some point. Okay, yeah, so nothing mid. Maybe a lurker. But nope, looks like it's just a hit.
So bad.
Oh, you're lost. You're so lost. Okay. Okay. So, you're always wanting to look at the minimap, alright? Like, whenever you can't shoot your gun. It's just always a good... Like, if you enter a smoke and you don't think they can be in here, it's like... You look, you watch, and you're like, okay, where... Someone died here, so I know I don't need to look here. Or maybe, actually, let me look at it myself. No, there were two. So I do... Actually, I'm not mad. I'm not mad for you. So, like, actually, so what this KJ did was a little wacky. KJ ran this way and tucked behind the box. That's rough. But it makes equal opportunistic sense for the KJ to tuck this way. So I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at you checking. Like, realistically, the KJ could be behind this box. And unfortunately, there's an individual this way shooting at you. Oh, wait, JK. Wait, the KJ died. Oh, JK. Just kidding. Reyna and the KJ died, so they're both dead. Okay, JK. They literally can't be here. They're both dead. But that's tough. That's so tough to recognize. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I can push up my glasses and be like, actually, you're in the smoke. You're looking to rush out and fight. You should look at every piece of information and then make a... It's like, it happened in like 3 seconds. The two people who were closest to you died from the same guy. And then, like, that's kind of hard to see. Like, I guarantee you see them on the minimap and it's just like, okay, there's someone there. And this guy, like, I don't expect people to call deaths and stuff like that. And then, like, these guys being out this way. But here's what you're gonna do from here on out, because there's, like, realistic threats with the gun that you have. This is particular when you have a Spectre. And we don't want these fights, like, ever. We don't want this fight. We don't want this fight. If you're in this spot, literally just fall from rafters, get right here, and then take whatever fight they give you. If there's a guy behind box, take this fight. If they come close, take this fight, and come take this fight. Those are more acceptable avenues, and they'll probably feel a lot better than coming out here, exposing yourself to a bunch of different threats, and then just dying for free. You called into it, you were just lost, but that's like kind of the thought process where we just want to get to cover safely and then we'll scale.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Wait for me.
Horrible.
Reloading. Drop in a smoke.
B, B.
Not ready yet.
I don't have an extra smoke.
All missiles away.
Grenade.
Oh.
Nice.
This is a good rewalk. You get a full flank? You're insane.
Healy's out. Oh, I didn't know you smoked.
Last player standing.
Sage is backside.
Spike
Both there.
planted. One enemy
Saber
remaining.
down. Spectre.
Refreshing.
I had her 38.
2 bullets.
That was a good attempt. Yeah, I'm not mad about that attempt. Something I will notice
Saber down. Spectre.
Refresh.
is that you actually could have gone right here and just like ran this guy down, but you played it really safe. This is like this this concept of safety in our fights that we do a lot. In particularly, it's whenever you get caught off guard and then you immediately start shooting. I think that that response is not necessarily correct unless you know for a fact you are on the target. I know I can pop this into, well, no, this is what it is. But if we like really look back at it,
One
that shot was good.
enemy
Saber
remaining.
down.
And then you get to this point. I know you did not immediately snap to this target. And like slowing it down confirms it. Bang, bang. I knew for a fact. And so like, this is something that you kind of have to do outside of your games, because thinking about mechanics, of course, just slows you down. I would prescribe to you after your sessions to and then you do your aim training, because I know you have a dedicated playlist. You do your death matches, and we're gonna try to build this protocol in our head where you're gonna go into a death match. You're never going to shoot first. You're always going to shoot second. You're gonna constantly be moving. And it's for situations like these where you're caught off guard. In situations where you know that they're coming and you can anticipate them, just shoot. You'd be wasting your time. Because then they have to do the opposite to you. Because this guy's an advantage and you're in disadvantage. And you maintain your advantage by moving, and they maintain it by just shooting you in the head. That'll be something I'll probably talk more of later if I see more of this. But I definitely could prescribe that going a little further. Other than that, like during the rest of this clip, it's like totally fine. I think you had time to reload, but I'm down for you not to get a timing.
They're allergic to A.
No peeking. Bomb buddy out.
B, B again.
Drop in a smoke.
KJ's up on you, Clove.
Yeah, these guys are good Valorant players. I would stay. I personally would stay. This is just kind of this is a tough decision to make, because what we're doing is we're probably going to back our way and come this way. That makes sense. But I think holding this to stop the pivot could be instrumental. Both controllers are B-side though, plus the initiator. Ooh, interesting. My mental map of this round is weird because it should look like a split because it's KJ Raze mid. You have both controllers main. Who am I missing? I'm missing the Reyna. You see the Reyna at all? My mental map is a weird, champ.
B again.
Drop in a smoke.
KJ's up on you, Clove.
No, we haven't seen the Reyna. This guy can just be up ramps right now.
Yeah, one of them.
They're out.
Last player standing.
Dang. I mean,
There's no way Artejo is diamond.
Spike planted.
flame him. Let's go. Flame him. It's the Void special. Let's flame this guy. I think you're justified in saving here. It's a 1v5. Ooh, that wall is deceptively trash.
Put your wish.
See you. You're getting chased. Yeah.
All ran at me.
I'm try.
Walk down mid. Viper's in playing mid though.
Reloading. Drop in a
Viper will
smoke.
be.
Bomb barrier. No peeking.
Launching missile.
You had your fun.
I am totally down for you to attempt this. But you don't? Interesting.
They're all there.
Yes. But
One
they're
enemy remaining.
leaving.
Still main.
Just live race.
I do not mind this decision at all. I mean, we got information. That's like the big thing. When the KJ goes somewhere, it's a turret facing the other way, which is huge. Huge information. Means the alarm bot is not being used, which is kind of interesting. Because you didn't get tagged mid.
To go.
You're up. Stay safe. You're going back in.
Single. Help.
I mean, so far these guys have only done like splits. Honestly, yeah, they've just been doing splits.
Viper wall B.
You should
No
run.
peeking.
Well, I mean,
1 minute.
it is what it is. I think if this Raze was really good at the game, the Raze doesn't stand here and come this way. Actually, come this way. But that's just the Raze, not me. Not you. You would just like re-smoke it. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Drop in a smoke.
120 KJ. KJ's 1 HP.
Never left.
One
You will not
enemy
die.
remaining. Spike down B. Last player standing.
Woo! Woo! There we go. Saved. Saved by the bell. You honestly should have lost this. It was honestly only just because, like, man, you're super rigid. Is this for game 1 of the day? You just seem super rigid compared to what I normally see.
Mid.
And then
Careful guns.
yeah, that stops them from coming in.
Oh, good. Oh,
Your position is known, so like you're going to be contesting. This is going to be a little rough.
50 on raise.
Yeah. What? King, walk me through this. I just think that's implied that it's clear. You feel me? Here's my reasoning.
Careful.
So you throw this metal, and so like if you got caught in that, if you were chasing the clove, would you go right or would you cut back left? Because most people would cut back left. I don't think anyone would cut back right. And in that time, the smoke drops, and then like there would be somebody here. You would go right here. You would actually go right through the metal. Okay. All right. Sure. But I think a lot of players wouldn't. But okay. I mean, if you're so okay, if you think that is a possibility, here's what you're gonna do instead. So the first thing you do is you're not gonna make noise on this. And if you're gonna jump up, make noise, commit to it, and clear this. Right? Because you know it's a possibility. You think it's a possibility. But you didn't think that was a possibility until like you were in a situation where you're kind of almost exposing yourself to 2 threats. It's like, oh wait. Like you should just be dead. Right? You're dead here. Right? Because you're super exposed. And you're like, you're clearing more space. If you have like doubts, hug this wall, clear right, and then come do this. And then life's good. Because like, here's what's happening in your head. You clear this for peace of mind, and by the time you do it, you're in an awkward spot. And now it's like, okay, well, I kind of want to go back to doing what I was doing, but you were just distracted. So now like, check the quality of this next peek.
50 on raise.
The next movement. See, look, you literally went from here. What you were doing beforehand is actually very telling. So like, it's perfect. Bang, bang, bang. It was like, it was close. Then you check behind you and look how sloppy it gets. You just walk, just assuming it to be clear. And you angled yourself hardcore to this guy. Hardcore. Which is kind of why this peak late into the round is kind of tough. Unless you know their bottom side. Like, you just holding this is good information enough. It's like, they're up mid, but they're not gone. And unless you need to check to see if they're going, like, pivoting off of mid to somewhere that's not B heaven. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. But you don't need that information right now because they made a ton of noise. There are a ton of bodies up here. And you don't need the information yet. And you get blasted for it. So there was a lot going into that round.
The hunt begins.
Nothing A. Good lord.
Purple wall B.
No peeking.
Yep. Whoops.
Drop in a smoke.
Reloading.
Man, they're up A. I would be super careful. They could be hella up A. Yeah, they weren't.
2 more mid.
Damn, they weren't. They really were just B and pivoted back to mid. All right, cool. Well, not a whole lot you can do. You're back in this, like, safe position.
Spike planted.
I mean, I'm down to try, but... Yep, good position from the Reyna. That was just hard. That's a hard attempt. Whoa, dude. Whoa. I understand the gamble. If you're like, yeah, okay, they just never gone this way, which is kind of true. They really don't like A side. And so you like fast flanking, ideally from here, because it's faster, it makes sense to me. But that was so, what's the word? Half-baked. Because I don't think in your mind that this was like, you're like, okay, I'm going to smoke it while I'm running this way. Like, it didn't feel intentional. You're just kind of like absent-mindedly pushing forward. And you're dead to a lurker a billion times over. Holy moly.
In a smoke.
But this is a good gamble. I like the risk because you're just taking into effect that like they don't come this way. You know, like it's likely they're mid. This is a cool play. I wonder if it'll pay out. Especially with the sheriff.
Or B main.
It already paid out. Let's go. Let's go.
KJ is 2.
Oh, you should have grabbed the orb. It's free. Because, like, there's no one here. There's no one on the A side of the map. It's just a free orb. I know it gives away your position, but, like, eh.
They broke 1 trip.
That was fucking it.
And a 1 more ult this
Not
half.
ready yet.
Pretty good.
KJ doesn't have any more mollies.
No peeking.
There's just just looking for picks right now.
Yeah, you just need to get into strong positions. I would check this. So this is kind of like my thought process behind it, is I would check this and try to get to this position to watch this. Because if we play another strong off angle where they're not expecting us, it's a good chance we get one more. And the 5v2, oh, that stonks. That so stonks. I understand the idea behind playing safe here and trying not to give them the one. But if they take this head on, it's a good chance they win this fight. Or there's an even worse chance where they sneak their way this way and now A side's compromised and it's tough for your team to get in. Like, I think it would have been so cool if you had got to this part. Like, here's where I would kind of consider it. Like, you go back, you grab the orb, and then, like, you shift walk, and then you just park here and look this way. And life's good. But I understand, like, that's not what happened, so it is what it is. So we're right here. They go through mid.
30 seconds left.
They kill 2.
52.
Teo has B heaven. You have A pivot. Yep.
I mean, a B.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Teo was good for the 2.
Viper will A early. It's A, it's A, it's A.
Dropping smokes.
All missiles away.
Oh, okay. So here, this is actually a bad play. The only reason why is that when your team is rotating through, they don't want to have to retake like zones that should be under your control. And so what you do is you'll do this double smoke, which is actually fine. The double smoke is fine, but you got to stay tower. Like, the second you come this way, it's like, well, this, if they go through mid, this is kind of an issue. And if they come this way, they're just going to be late going through the same area. And then they'll have to spend time re-clearing tower. It's just significantly stronger if you just probably come over here to boxes if you feel particularly threatened, instead of running all the way back, you know? Because, like, look how where your team's coming from. This is going to feel a little awkward. Yeah, and they re-institute towards heaven, and imagine you're just, like, ready to fight here. It would be, like, so good. Or it'd feel natural for the rotators to come this way.
KJ's on B.
Spike planted.
Oh, speed up. What? There's no KJ here. Wait, we speed up for sure. What? Let's go.
Reyna's backside.
Yeah, good shot. Yeah.
So lucky.
Oh, wow. I mean... Okay, wait, what? Okay, what happened here?
Reyna's
The stun
backside.
came out, you had information, you killed the guy, you looked at this guy, you're scaling,
So
killed 2, dang, that's so tough.
lucky.
Killed that guy, came back this way. Wow, holy moly, that was rough. Okay. Unfortunate. That's, like, once you settled into the retake and everyone went out, it's like, life is good. But, like, dang, okay. Alright, sure. That's tough. Gunfighting won out the day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Dropping a
Enemy
smoke.
spot. Missile deployed.
No peeking.
Wait, push this guy.
Reloading. Enemy spotted. A.
Here comes the party.
Spike planted.
Like I never left.
Oh, the enemy squad does a real good job of holding ramps. But see, look, it happened again. What's our, like, what is a comfortable play that you like doing if they rush A? Because so far it's you come here, and then I think you want to come here, but you haven't. So I'm curious what's stopping you from doing the double smoke, face this way, and then dip back if it doesn't go your way. Because a part of that looks uncomfortable. So we're going to make a comfortable play. Maybe you should hold. Yeah, but hold where? Like hold ramps? Like you stay ramps, hold this space? I mean, that's a fine play. Are you comfortable with this fight? Because like, let's say like that happens.
Drop in a smoke.
Yeah, from the box. You can, yeah. Good lord, I'm gonna kill that fly eventually. But like the idea is that you're trying to stop the A rush without the means. You feel me? Like we're thinking of this step before we consider our own step. And if you think that the fight from the box is beneficial for you, take it. I'm down. Yeah, you absolutely. Yeah, you should feel, because that's your role, that's your job. You absolutely should. But I'm curious. So now let's build. Yeah, we'll build it now. We'll build it. So let's say in this particular situation, you come this way, you immediately go to the box. So let's see it. So you hear wall, you honestly just go to the box. Like you hear wall, they were just rushing. Pop the smoke. If it goes up and you hear some noise, you just tuck to the box instead of trying to go back into A heaven. That'll be the first thing we check. And we'll check that fight. Because if you feel that that's comfortable, I'm definitely down for you to take it.
Just gonna keep going A.
Yeah, they're going A?
No.
Dropping smokes.
KJ's B.
That's a fake. One's probably still ramped up.
You kind of have to
B, B, B.
give up A.
Not ready yet.
Or give up mid. This is so spooky. There's definitely someone bottom side. Bottom late boxes.
I want these.
Spike down B.
Bro. Timing.
There you go.
One enemy remaining.
Good shooting.
Garage.
Okay. So like, I feel that you're comfortable vents, and I feel that you're comfortable, like, when you are allowed to go B, you're comfortable B man. Like, those are your two comfort zones that you want to get into, from what I've seen. Obviously, the end goal is to have a strong feeling and connection to the other parts of the map. Like, getting strong playing from here and here. Also getting a strong play, like, in here. Like, backside B is really important, too, for your agent. Or even, like, when you get to A. Like, and building this repertoire will be good, too. Like, having a strong A ramps fight is huge. So I would say, like, here's something that we're going to build for attack. Just comfort and see how it feels. If you start ramps and they rush A, or that is the wrong arrow. If they rush A and you're starting ramps, you like, and if you're going to do your jump peek, you're going to immediately fall here, do your smoke, and then attempt to fight this and see how it feels. And do it a bunch. Do it enough times until you're like, okay, I think I have an idea. Not necessarily all within like the same game. I would spruce things up, but I want you to like prep this as your default. Once they like, if they're starting to like insta util dump you or insta spray this, it's like, okay, they know what I'm doing. We're gonna switch it up. No need to throw my games for a little experiment that I know I won't win now because they know it. But it's just something to like have in mind, or like, you know, tuck under, jump up, see what happens. You feel? But that's kind of like a little bit of the idea here. There's a lot of like mechanical issues that I'm seeing, which is interesting. It definitely feels a little slower, a lot more labored is like the better word. Like from what I know you can do to what you're producing right now, it feels like you have like weighted training gear on, so to speak. And then strategically is fine. Like very simply, like I take space, I hold space. There you go. And like the enemy does something, I do something in reaction. It's very simple. They want to take mid, I smoke mid. They want to take A, I smoke A. And it's just like, I'll rotate if I need to. If they're like doing some weird stuff, then I won't. Oh
Raze
my.
pushed up. They're in that smoke. To the left though.
Void is gone. What? Good God. No fear.
Get him. Reloading.
So actually, what you should do here is what your I think Raze does. You're here, jump, jump, just jump. Like this Raze is jumping, jump. Especially when a lot of people come this way. Like if multiple people jump, this guy's not killing anyone. If you're jumping this way, this guy's just spraying the corner, praying that this guy gets a heady. And not going to. If you just like jump with them, you get traded, so it's like it's not bad. It's like a super minor optimization, so nothing super noteworthy. We buy, okay, it's another rush. We buy Spectre. You really like the Spectre now, huh?
I'm out of here.
Fair enough.
Grenade. Dropping
Yeah.
smoke. Gotta go. Shortcut. Bomb buddy out.
We get it. Holy moly!
Smart move.
One more.
Reload.
Bang.
Playing with you.
I was only 17.
Raze as hell.
Not ready
One
yet.
enemy remaining.
Yeah, you're in a good spot. I wouldn't peek this. I just hold it. Like you have no. There's no obligation for you to run and fight this guy. You know? Like when you take this fight, like if you just sit here in this corner and hold this angle, it's like almost a 90% win rate for the gun. But if you peek and give them the opportunity, it's like less.
How close am I? He's 1 HP, 1 HP.
Now this fight is actually not bad. Like if you're just holding it.
Aiming a Spectre? Really?
Oh, tried to die, but couldn't. No, what?
Okay.
No, that's the
I
bomb.
have like
Oh,
78.
Okay, sure. Save the Spectre. I don't mind.
Close range. Fights.
Raze is pushed up. They're in the smoke.
Grenade. Enemy A. I'm out of here. Bomb buddy out. Dropping a smoke.
Good
Target.
trade. Holy moly. I know you want it. I don't think there's anyone Rams.
Be on the right though.
Spike carriers down.
Heaven?
Spike down mid. Last player
What is
standing.
it? What is our team doing?
What are you doing? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, okay, let's break it down because I think equal opportunity blame for literally everyone. Also, my camera's in a really bad spot for this. All right. So let's like really take a quick little gander. Actually, wait, no, it is not a bad place. I also forgot to do this. Oopsie. So really think about what you guys did, and it'll kind of help a lot. So here's what happened.
In a smoke.
You smoke main, you smoke this, and so what you're telling the enemy squad is that you want this space. Like you want heaven, and you have heaven. And so what are they going to do with that information? They're gonna come this way. Or they're gonna flank. They have a cipher, so it's unlikely that they'll do a long flank. It just doesn't make sense on the scale of the map. And so what you've told them is that you're here, and that they're willing to fight.
Target down.
Also unlucky that you didn't notice that he had a spec or a stinger, because I think that fight's a lot easier with a stinger. Actually, you should have noticed because you pull your knife out and you look. But, and so in this situation, if you're going to pivot, show that you're going to pivot to bait this guy. Because what you want to do is you want to manipulate, this is like the strategy based, you want to manipulate your opponents in some way, shape, or form. And so when you cut noise, all they know is that you're in this area. And so what are they going to do? They're just going to challenge you. They're going to see what happens. Like the Viper literally just walked, saw nothing, was like, guys, wait, they might be going B. Oh, wait, check B. And the Viper just kept pushing. And kept pushing. But it doesn't make sense for someone to be here, right? Because you made a ton of noise on A. Wouldn't this guy rotate here? Like, they wouldn't be here. It doesn't make sense, right? Because, like, these guys should be the first rotators to come this way. And, like, these guys should hold mid. Or, like, this guy. Typically, the zone is, like, this way. And then, like, this guy comes to this spot. Like, that's what the natural order of things are. Because they're like, okay with giving up B main. It's like, whatever. It's like, they shouldn't be here.
Cleared. Could be on the right though.
Okay, obviously, wacky timing, though, from the Raze. The Raze went to check flank, because it's a relatively real possibility. Not actually, but it could be. Someone could be making the riskiest play of their lives. It is what it is.
Heaven?
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
Yeah, then caught by the second guy. I mean, there's some level of blame to this guy. Or, whoopsie, it's Zalman. But not all of it. Like, strategically, the play didn't make a ton of sense.
What is our team?
It's walking, and then maybe you get a free kill from the guy trying to flank us.
Howdy, salad. Ooh, that's a what? Oh, we take those. Welp.
Go get 'em. Fucking smoke.
What a molly.
Reloading.
This Viper is comfortable swinging this spot against like 4 people. Okay. Okay, dude.
My ult's ready. Take this. I'm outta here.
How was your family trip?
Chill out.
I hope everyone is in good health and good spirits.
How are you not?
That is an absolute nice. See what happens here. Taken down. Straight through. That's tough. You lined up. All good.
How are you not? Bro.
Spike down B.
This thing's dead.
Wow. Wow. Dismantled. Dismantled. Let's see how you move out of here. So you get shot down. And now this Viper did something crazy. It was actually a galaxy level bait for this Clove.
My ult's ready. Take this.
They come this way. They route this way. You route this way.
Chill out.
Your goal is just rafters here, I think. That's it. Like, that's all you should be focusing on is rafters. Like, notice how your crosshair did this dip. It went like right here to right here, then finally to up. Like, it actually went up here. And like, you were just not ready to do what your role is. This is a little bit more nuanced because it kind of depends on where you are and what you're supposed to do. So when you're against the wall, this is your focus. And when you're this way, this is your focus. And you kind of just have to trust each other. And so, like, when you come this way, you look this way, life's good. And then, of course, like, when you come to this swing, was good flow. It's like, you pre-aim for this guy, you're ready. But then this literal half second that you have to make this adjustment, the other Clove just does it just so much, just a little bit quicker. Like, it is what it is. What a, like, good shooting from there, Clove. And we just weren't ready for our particular job.
No peeking. I'm out of here.
But interesting. Good lord.
Raises A.
Take our space. Okay. This game is cooked.
Take an out.
For you?
Back off.
Raises ramps.
I got
Alright. For you? How so? Well, I really want to kill this thing. It's gonna bug me. Both figuratively and literally, it's gonna bug me. On my light, really? I'm not slapping my light. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll see. Got him. I felt the connection. I got him. One game, team gets diffed. Team's fighting, other team has a thrower. I mean, the quality of games are just gonna be super varied, regardless of what rank you are. Every rank complains about every single rank's problems, and everyone thinks they're valid and justified, and they're probably all like relatively. Especially if there's recency bias and you have like a lot of negative connotation already going into it. In this game, like I get in the moment, these guys are heated, right? Like these guys are actually heated because these guys feel like they're smooth, like their brains aren't fully developed, right? But when we're watching it and like we're listening to them get mad, it's like objectively looking back at it, it's like like they're kind of like justified in some level, and like what we were doing didn't exactly make that much sense, like objectively. But yeah, the quality is just going to be different, you know? Some people are going to throw. Some people are just bad at the game. Some people are like easily tiltable. It's like, well, if you're looking for consistency in the quality of your games, well, you're probably honestly not going to get it till like near radiant level. That was in my experience, so that could totally be different. Again, I don't play the game anymore. It could be way better, but from everyone's antidotes that I'm listening to, no rank is fun to play in. Even from the Radiants, they're like, no, this sucks. No one will ever be happy if we're looking for like the highest quality games. Like the only place that I've heard like not have, actually not even like Pro City got like complaints. They're like, no one will be happy. Like the quality of games will never be like perfect. It'll just be like cherish the ones that are really good and like tolerate the ones that aren't, you know? That's like kind of my view on it. Anywho, let's see how this develops. What a good shot. Dang, okay. Thank you, Tejo. Appreciate you.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Is ready. Weapon here.
Spike planet.
Anything work related, I'm not gonna speak on.
I can't use that.
If you don't mind me, I'll send you a message afterwards.
Thrifty.
Because there is news.
My ballistics set up easy kills, and if they don't,
Can I get a job?
you can't
Thanks.
complain if you're dead.
Yeah, we can try to go sight. We
I'm
can go
all
sight.
in sight.
Can you break Roomba? Let her raise entry.
Grenade.
KJ set up here.
This is how it ends. All missiles away.
Watch out. Gotta go. Shortcut. That's a kill.
You're already there? Why are you even rotating from that you can get there that fast?
Planted.
Chronicle, I'm being hit by a billion things. One sec, everyone. Dude, this thing. Okay. We're gonna break this down in a bit because I think it is so big. This issue has come up so many times that I can't ignore it or even push it. Like we made a little bit of a note about it. You move and shoot so wearily often when you're caught off guard by anything. And our relation to this is so dangerous that there's situations where gunfights are getting interrupted by this like idea. And then like our ability to just like stay calm in situations are also like hurting our chances a lot. Like a lot. So here's how I'm going to phrase. I'm going to give you that deathmatch drill 100%. And actually, tell you what, I'm gonna launch the game because we'll watch the rest of this, but I don't think I need to see more, because I think that this is gonna take precedent over anything else. Val, your struggle is having energy to play. Oh, we'll listen to that for sure, 100%. I don't have energy to play. You get mad at your teammate? Again, I'll definitely play a little bit more. I'm gonna be thinking on this inquiry. Or it's not even inquiry, it's just a statement. Flo, can you elaborate on your energy levels for gaming in particular? Like, what constitutes having low energy? Like, a low motivation to play the game? A low, like, physical health? Because if that's the case, not a whole lot you can do about that. Except for get healthy, which is super vague. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to give that as like advice. I need a little bit more details. I did see the Chronicle news though, that Chronicle went to Vitality, and it's just like they're really just trying to make Fnatic 2.0. It's very bizarre.
Bro,
Taeho, shoot the goddamn.
It's your fault. It's your fault. You're the faulter. Think of it. I'm gonna address it because this could be a good lesson to anyone else, right? Look who's under threat. You threatened yourself. You know this thing is coming at you. This guy is super out in the open. He can't shoot it. He's being shot at by this guy. It's your job to shoot this, not him. Anyway, so I actually do want to share this first before we like commit further. I'll show it in a range just for you to get like situated with what we're actually going to be attempting, and then I will, after the entire VOD, I'll show you an actual demonstration of what the practice would actually look like.
My ultimate's ready.
So what we have currently is this bad habit where in any situation we panic, move, and like instantly shoot. And that being our default reaction is no bueno. We don't want that. It is not good. So what we want to actually do is segment this, because the action of moving is good. Like if your panic response to any stimuli that like catches you off guard is to move, perfect. That's good. That's actually very good, because you're making yourself a hard target and you're allowing yourself to adjust to the surprise and get back to baseline, which is magnificently perfect. The only issue is if we're doing it while also shooting, we lower our ability to actually, like, let's imagine, or actively combat the threat. Because imagine we do this and then we stop when we want to shoot, but we had done this, then we stop. We're already like, our shots are misaligned. We're gonna have to take a second to reset. By the time you reset, they might have aimed and just clicked your head, which is really tough. So here's how we're going to approach this. Is we're gonna move. Okay, let's say like we're caught off guard. And like the second we get attributed to the target, it's a stop. So in this sense, the method we want to do is, if we're caught off guard, we're peeking something, and let's say like this guy hits our screen, like this spot right here, and like we peek, and we're like, uh-oh. Your immediate thought is to move. Once you get on the head, then it's you can stop and shoot. And that has to be the protocol built into us, and that has to be subconscious. And then conversely, if we're not caught off guard, I want you to just really be still. Like, don't move. Let your aim do the talking. Because in actuality, a lot of people make this mistake when they're not pressured to the point where their position's not known. They don't know, people don't know exactly where they are. They'll have this issue where they'll move about a lot, which I've heard both arguments. Like, this keeps you engaged, which is fine. But then also, like, this is just a lot more lasered in, a lot more focused. It kind of depends on your focus level in the game. If you find that it's kind of low and it's hard for you to just, like, hold an angle or, like, be still when you're taking your shot for the highest accuracy, it's like, okay, well, can do, like, a little light tap. As long as we shoot within those taps, life's good. It's just that it throws you off a bit, and so you have to be, like, really good about not moving your crosshair while you do it. Or you have to do something like this to keep you engaged, but then immediately stop when someone, like, peeks on your angle. It's just whichever one, like, fits you as an individual, rather than, like, one is objectively better than the other. I will explain this definitely significantly more in depth once I hit a deathmatch, just to show that what that would look like. But we'll watch this with that idea, and we'll keep our eye in mind.
Test mid at all. Smoky mail.
Half wanting to play. You want to play. You want to play. Ask me not want to play. Okay. All right, so there are two wolves inside of you. Is the analogy that I actually used. I used that on Sunday. I was speaking to somebody and I was talking about that specific feeling. Not towards, like, gaming. It was an unrelated topic, but it kind of has the same little, like, metric point where you can feel two of the exact same things at the same time. A very complex, like, emotional scale. And I would want you to identify the two feelings a little bit more thoroughly. I know that you gave me, like, a vague answer because it's probably still vague to you, but I really want you to think about it a little more, like, deeply. So let's say, like, so there is a desire that you're fighting for, right? There is an external desire that you're doing, which is improve and grind. So, like, improve and grinds are actions. It is not necessarily from enjoyment. And when that happens, it's very discernible to know, like, the desire part of it. And then the second part is actually something a little deeper, which yeah. I'm warning, like, disclaimer alert. I am not a therapist. While I have studied and I have done, like, a lot of extensive research into, like, what therapy is and how it is, like, performed, I am not a licensed therapist. Dude, do not trust me. Please. I would absolutely wreck your emotional well-being. Not intentionally, of course. Like, I don't want to bring harm to anyone, but that is just my level of competence is not at a level where I can do that. Always take what I say with a grain of salt, please. Always. I just want to always say that. I just always want to say that. Just get it out of the way. And so, like, there's desire A, right? Which is our desire to improve and grind. That's linked towards an external factor. And so what I'm getting is that there's also a desire, like a deeper desire, that is equally an opposite, like, force. It's an equal and opposite force that is an internal desire. And so the external desire is, I want to play and improve and get better at Valorant. What's good, live action? The external or the internal could be something entirely unrelated to, like, I really want X. I don't know what your X is. I'm not in your mind. I can't read your mind. I'm not like the Dalai Lama or anything. I can't predict the future. But there's something here that I think could be worth investigating. By the context of what you're saying. Of course, I don't have the full picture. You gave me kind of like a vague idea to work with. I could be completely shooting an arrow at the wrong target, but this is just kind of what I'm seeing and what I'm kind of think, because I don't have the answer. This is just what I would look into. And let me think. You're gonna eat? Yeah. I would say just think on it for a bit. See what happens. I'll be more receptive to talking about it. At least after the VOD. I kind of want to get through the VOD and like get King the help. First. But yeah, okay. Gotcha in a bit. You love salt? So do I. How's it going, live action? It's been a bit.
You're alone.
Good. 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 Let's go.
All missiles away.
See, you did it again. You did it again. See, actually, King, I do want you to see this. Pay like super close attention. I'm actually going to. I don't have to see anymore, but I want to. Sleep timer. What? No. Watch how you move in your fight. So we actually, this is a little rough because this guy swings as we're attempting to take this guy out, which is really tough. This is actually a really hard fight. But you did the correct thing where instead of trying to fight them 2-on-1, you tuck away from this guy to isolate this fight, which is good. I think you did a good job here. So you sprayed him down. And now look at your reaction to wanting to fight this guy. So like here's how the fight would play out, and normally could play out, is this guy can swing you and try to fight you dead stick, or this guy is going to tuck and force him to come to you, or force you to come to them, right? And in both scenarios, we're resetting and just holding our ground. If they tuck, we hold, and if they don't swing, or if they swing, we hold. If they don't swing, we hold. But then like after like a second or so, then we'll swing. Right? Because they showed like they're not interested in fighting us. We might as well scale and fight them. And watch what happens with you. You immediately continue the spray and you start walking with it. It's been every single fight that we've just been kind of walking with it. I'm curious how this will... Okay, well... The happiest? Rock on, man. Rock on. Glad that your life seems pretty fulfilling as of now.
Player standing.
Sure, like he just.
From my
Because that's the problem.
no peeking. Enemy.
Good trade.
Reloading.
Bomb body out.
Right now wasn't fence.
Reload.
Not doing anything.
Well.
Down B.
Oh, that guy fell asleep. Let's go.
Last player standing.
That's 3. Fire in this hole.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
You just shot that.
No peeking.
Well, this is kind of awkward. This is very awkward.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, man. That was so close. So close, man. Yeah, good timing on this guy. It's a little hard to get that shot off. Yeah, because what, you peek out, you catch this guy.
One enemy remaining.
That's so tough. You were close, though.
Satchel out.
Okay.
Here we go. No peeking.
Could be backside. Big garage also.
Nice try.
Viper
Okay.
CT.
There's a
Gun
phantom right
here.
here on the gun.
Yeah, pick something. I just want you to pick something. Like in this spot, let's actually look at, so you drop your you drop the spike down. I'm down for you to be like, okay, I think that there's somebody here, like B main, and you just step this way and look B main. Life's good. I'm down for you to be like, there's no one B main. I don't have to focus my attention on it. So I'm still gonna drop this way and look heaven. And then like in another world, you're like, actually, I don't think there's anyone heaven. You drop this way and hold CT. Like anything. But I want there to be some level of like directness and idea for what you want to do. Because instead, you kind of just like hover around this area, kind of exposing yourself to multiple threats at a time. And I don't think that's a strong way to play the post plant. I think it's a lot more beneficial if you just get to a spot and hold something. And then if it's found to be not true, then you'd be like, okay, I'm going to pivot. And you come this way and hold heaven. Or you're like, you swing off of somebody heaven or something like that.
Viper CT.
Just seems a little like wishy-washy, like you're just kind of looking for a fight, you know?
Reloading. Reloading.
Yeah, because like you're just kind of looking for something.
Oh, that's
Whoops.
One heaven.
All missiles away.
No peeking.
Careful now. They found my wire.
One
Okay.
enemy remaining.
I mean, okay. Chilling at that point.
Gotta go.
Said that too late. Said it.
my world.
That was towards B. Okay, sure.
Grenade. Reloading.
This is a little tough. So this is kind of hard to read, but in this situation, you're actually meant to go either mains here, and life's good.
Reloading.
Like your whole team took like mid.
so he doesn't get tilted. I gave him a gun.
Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
My ult.
Reyna and Viper.
You're sick if you take this timing. You're so sick if you take this timing.
Bro, what are you doing there,
Drop in a
KJ?
smoke.
You're so. This is so sick.
Reyna and KJ Ray.
She should be free, pretty much.
This is sick. This is such a sick timing.
I think.
If they're heaven, whatever.
30 seconds left.
Bang.
60 on
That KJ's still sitting screens the whole time.
So in your case, in this spot, you actually smoke heaven, or you smoke stairs
Drop in a smoke.
instead of just smoking heaven off.
You can wait.
Odd chain.
Yeah, so they're both heaven.
Drop back.
One enemy remaining.
Probably afraid. Tag.
That's
My
fine.
ultimate's ready.
Okay, I don't know what they're doing, but it is what it is. I mean, you find yourself in good positions. I'm just really surprised that you like playing pillar. Interesting. So you're very comfortable with these pillar fights. So I'm down. I'm down.
One enemy.
Yeah.
I mean, true, you guys haven't actually gone A without like an ult.
No peeking.
Just wait a little bit. Don't go out. Don't go out. If you can.
If you throw your metal in there, you're based. Like, you're based if you do it.
Hold him mid.
Darn. Too deep. Less deep. Less deep. That doesn't do anything. You recognize it. Life's good. Woo. Yeah. Oh.
Like I never left.
Well, yeah, well. Well, is what it is.
Drop in a smoke. Grenade. Get it.
Well, okay, sure. Yep.
Refreshing. No peeking.
One enemy remaining.
Flank. I think I heard a step flank. I could be lying.
Flawless.
Yeah, it was mid. Heard anyone? Does everyone in this game have a smoke? Not quite. Just the Clove and the Viper and Clove. Yeah. Just two of them. Okay. So we got a good picture of what this looks like. I'm going to give you a particular drill that's going to help you in your regards. So this drill is only meant for your panic response. Okay, that's it. This isn't meant to do anything else. But I think that it is very imperative that this does the job we want it to do. Yeah, and there won't be a
Match found.
massive... Oh, perfect map. But yeah, the actual notes, like, for the macro or, like, anything, like...
Deathmatch. Warm up.
It's not just you move too much, it's, like, the reason you move is a little rough. It's like the panic response is what gets you. It's not necessarily... So, like, in that situation, I actually should kill that guy, like, 9 times out of 10.
What will it be this time? Have any patterns emerged yet?
But hey, sometimes I'm just not like that.
Fight.
But essentially, the
Through the
drill
calm,
is,
I
like,
see.
if you're caught off
Through
guard,
the
you can
storm,
only move,
I
can't shoot.
fight.
So, like... See that? Didn't immediately shoot. Took my time, acquired the target while staying mobile. And if I expect the fight and I'm in a good spot, I'm okay to just pop down my feet, stick it to him, and just hold and take the fight. But every time I'm caught off guard, nope.
Remove.
Oh boy.
Dominating.
Your coach is washed though.
One dead.
But notice how there isn't a whole lot of movement when I have a good spot. And a good spot is like, I feel like I'm stronger in the fight. These guys really want to show that they're just like that, huh?
Dominating.
Good night.
Be at peace. Enemy down. Four down.
Dominating.
Ah, see? Notice that? I immediately tried to, like, aim, shoot, while, like, not... Like, I was caught off guard. Like, my crosshair was nowhere near the target. And so in those situations, I'm punished a lot
You
more.
fought well.
But every single time I'm in an advantageous state, it's immediately I don't. until like I overthink it and like, oh, are they gonna peek me like this? Or are they gonna peek me like this? And I just like move just to compensate. I know I shouldn't. I shoot like a European, holy moly. Yeah, caught off guard. That should be moving more. Ooh, yeah, and sometimes you're just gonna get taken down. Ah, my lord, I'm getting rolled. But you kind of catch the gist of the drill and what we're trying to accomplish. If not, I can be a little bit more specific. Okay. Okay. Yep, you got it? Okay, bet. Not trying to waste anyone's time here. But that is essentially going to be your particular deathmatch drill after your game. So there you go. So the actual strategy and the idea of the Game King is not really going to change. The big thing is you're slow, but I'm kind of curious if that's because we haven't built like a very comfortable system. And so that's honestly going to be like the conversation going forward is... All right, bet. Those are your notes. So once we build a very comfortable framework of the plays we want to do, the positions we want to get in, the fights we want to take, once we get a comfortable baseline, the idea is that we just go to those. We do those plays. We feel confident with those plays. We like the plays. Like the fights feel good when we do them. We do them every time. We do them quick. And once we get into that habit of getting into that rhythm, getting into that spot quickly, and building like a baseline of what our game feels like, it'll be so over. Because then at that point, now we can start adding more plays to the repertoire and like getting more things comfortable instead of trying to like force ourselves to play a certain way. We're like, I'm comfortable with this play. I'm going to do this play. I'm going to do it quickly. Whether that's like, oh, they like instantly speed up on A. I'm just going to run there. Let's go. I'm very comfortable, and I'm comfortable with the fight if I have to go like ramps or if I have to go site. Like I'm comfortable with those fights. Bada bing, bada boom. Or if they're rushing A, like I'm comfortable just sitting here and taking this fight. Like a super comfortable. And then eventually you'll add significantly more as it goes on. And then yeah, the deathmatch drills definitely, like once we build that reaction or protocol to when we're surprised, I think you'll find a little bit more success. I don't think it'll be drastic, like, oh, I'm gonna shoot up the Diamond 3 Ascendant 1 with this like information or this practice. I don't think so. But I think that you'll slowly start to win a lot more of the fights that you should, in all honesty, be winning. But again, thank you, King, for the VOD. I do appreciate it greatly. Good luck on the climb. I hope you enjoy the game and have a lot of joy in your life. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime is what I would say, but there is a time limit. So I do appreciate you stopping by. All right. Gonna do some more singing, of course. And then I'll probably cut it early. You got a base of what's going on? Bet. I mean, because I'm still practicing my diction and my, well, unlucky. I'm still practicing my diction. I'm practicing my my breathing. Holy moly, there you go. Almost blanked on what I was practicing. And this is kind of like my baseline. So I'll just always sing from this album if possible, but I want to be better at singing it every single week. That's like the goal. I did comment on the Chronicle situation. Yeah. So like, it seems like Vitality are just trying to build like Fnatic 2.0, but just with a different IGL. That's kind of what's happening. So I wasn't surprised that Chronicle didn't re-sign with Fnatic. I kind of see where he's coming from. But at the same time, I'm like, really? To Vitality? Like, I understand Dirk is on the squad, but like, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know. I don't think that that will immediately make them like a better team, you know? I don't think they have an IGL right now. It might be Kova G. You really want to reach your dream? If you remember, and that's your drive. The dread not having fun in ranked is overarching. That hard drive to play. Okay. If you're going to play Valorant for the next 12 years and there's no audience, would you still do it? Like, no matter what, you're not going to be on the big stage. You're not going to be successful. Would you still play Valorant for the next 12 years? Because I had to ask myself this same question. It was actually the question I asked myself at the start of AE season. Yes? Okay. That's a good sign. And what that question tells you is that, like, you actually have a genuine love and passion for the thing that you're doing. It is this kind of same thing that I have with my creative endeavors. I had to ask myself the question is, like, would I write if I was writing in an isolated room and any book that I made was just suck so much ass? Like, I would be writing just to write? And the answer was yes, I would. Absolutely. And so if you have that drive and you have that desire and you know you have that desire, you know you have it within you, take a break. Because if you're at war with yourself, take a break. To a relatively good degree. Because if you're like at war with yourself and it doesn't feel fun and it doesn't feel enjoyable, then the process, it doesn't matter what you do. You're just going to hold yourself back because you're not enjoying. So, like, the way people get better at things is by doing them, right? Like, you interacting with the game will inevitably help you play better. But I've found that genuinely enjoying the thing, genuinely having a passion, and genuinely being curious about whatever you're doing will always be a better motivator than any external factor. Like, I want to be successful. I want to get good at it. I want to blah, 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 blah. That stuff will come. It either will come or it won't come, right? But if you genuinely, like, strip everything away and it's just the game, for example, for me, it's just the writing. It's just the singing. It's just the blank, whatever else I'm going to add to my life. Or it's just my, like, language learning. I strip away any sort of external factor and I become engrossed in the thing, I am naturally going to become better. Like, for example, actually, for singing, this is an actual amazing example. So in singing, it's very simple. It's deceptively simple. You open your mouth and your vocal cords start flapping, blah, 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 and then sound comes out. And what has been very huge to me is learning what actually makes the sound and how can I manipulate that to produce the sound, and learning that has felt so good to me and so good, like, and beneficial because, and I'm getting better, not because I'm trying to get better, but because I'm getting more understanding of the thing that I love. And that's kind of the advice I would give to most people. Some people are actually just deeply motivated by the external factors of, like, I want to be successful. A perfect example of the Valorant community is fucking Ethan. Like, Ethan's validation comes from the external success. If he doesn't win, he will quit. If he doesn't, like, make playoffs, he'll quit. Like, it's like, why waste my time when I know that I should be on the top of the food chain? And some people have that motivation, but I think that that's a lot more rare than anyone who is, like, genuinely super, like, deeply passionate about what they love. And so I think that would be my best advice. And of course, always grain of salt. Remember that but that's what I would recommend, particularly. Only because I've tried the other way, and the other way doesn't work. Oh no, okay, so that, I mean, another life lesson for you. I'm coming up with bangers. My 27 years of experience really coming in handy. Rest is arguably equally, if not more important than the action that you're doing. Another hobby of mine is deep learning, and this is particularly to learning, but it might be applicable. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a learning scientist. You can quote me on this, but like only to make fun of me. Where having adequate levels of sleep and adequate levels of rest would greatly benefit and allow your brain to process what you're learning and what you're performing throughout the day. I think that taking a break, resting, and like actively getting the rest, like we're not just on our phone scrolling, like taking in a bunch of stimuli, like we're giving our brain rest, I find and I feel is massively more beneficial than slogging and just like grinding at the notice and brooding and just like hard work Johnny over here. Like, no, absolutely not. Because imagine, take it the same way you would take like muscle building. If you lift like massive amounts of weights and then you don't stop to rest, what's gonna happen? You're gonna tear your fucking muscles. You're gonna just break your arm. You're gonna break your legs. You're gonna break your body. It's kind of the same way with your brain and with the things that you love. If you're just trying to slosh your way through them, you're gonna break that connection. You're gonna break the fun. You're gonna break like your ability to consolidate the information into yourself and to actively grow. And so I think resting is that level of importance, at least equal. I think it's equal to the work that you put in. 100%. That's why the adage is not like work hard. It's work hard, play hard. And so I think that it's a distinction that you should also rest, personally. Raven, it's going great. I'm just dumping out a lot of advice tonight. Mostly because I'm a coach that does check out, but it's been a lot stronger. How's it going on your end? I hope classes haven't been too disruptive on your life. Ooh. I got a forward fold. Hold on. You'll think it out? Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. After stream ends, I'll let you know what the situation is. Rock on, man. You been in the studio? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you kindly, Flo. Thank you. They haven't turned the heat on. Ooh, you're just getting like in there like move, damn you, move. I've never handled clay before in my life. I have no idea. I could be completely talking out of my ass. I have no idea. Oh man. All right. Okay. I should get some singing done. I only got 25 minutes. Let me get rock and rolling. Pride is a damsel in distress, hiding away where only I can undress her. Try as you can not to confess. In the end, it's all the same as I apply all the pressure. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm a judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and yield her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed. Tell me, Odysseus, if I were to make you choose the lives of your men and crew or your own, why do I think they'd lose? Enlighten me, King of Ithaca, since hunger is far too great. I wonder who take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate. With the thunder, bring her here to ring your ears until you're deaf with fear, and spear you while your death is near. Lightning, wield her, you will wield her. Time for you have passed your prime, sublime you for your act of crime. Choose. Whoops. Someone's gotta die today, and you have got the final say. You or your crew?
Captain? I have to see her. But we'll die. I know.
Thunder, bring her, use a ringer. Here to I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and yield her. Tell her I'm the dot conceal, for true nature will be revealed. Forgot the words for a second. Oopsie. My bad. I forgot the words. Oopsie. I forgot the words. I'm sorry. My bad. Fight, little wolf, fight. Want to entertain me? Bite, little wolf, bite. Let's see how you take this strike. Little wolf, strike. Wanna be a man and fight. Little wolf, fight. Little wolf, fight. You've made your worst mistake now. Might be your last one too. You'll have run out of bones to break when you and I are through. I'll teach you all the lessons your daddy never could. This cruel world doesn't give out presents just for being good. So fight, little wolf, fight. Want to entertain me? Let's see how you take this strike. Wanna be a man and fight, little wolf, fight, little wolf, fight, or die, little wolf, die. Don't you know it's fight or fly, little wolf, fly, all because you had to try, little wolf, try. Wanna be before you die, little wolf, die, little wolf, die.
Need some help?
What's going on here?
Is your plan to stand around? 'Cause I suggest you fight back.
Out gotta know how.
Uppercut him. Now.
Whoa. How did I do that? This time now moving slow.
No, I just made your thoughts quick.
Whoa, that is so sick.
All right, now. Let's try this again.
I've no respect for bullies, those who impose their will. I've seen plenty enough to truly understand this kind of filth. Let's teach this dog a lesson in front of all his kind. One young wolf has a larger heart than all these men combined.
Fight, little wolf, fight. What you got? Fight, little wolf, fight.
Take advantage now and
Strike, little wolf, strike.
don't go down without a fight.
Little wolf, fight. Little wolf, fight. Little wolf, fight. You know it's fight or fly. Little wolf, fly. Let's see how you take this strike. Little wolf, strike. Run away before you die. Little wolf, die. Little wolf, die.
Oh, maybe I pushed you a bit too hard.
Ow.
Go back and cry in your corner. Make sure your mother hears. If she won't choose a man to adorn her, we'll bring blood and tears.
Tell me a thing of why you came to my aid.
I'm having a weird, wacky time. Man, I'm getting these songs a lot, but I mean, hey, better for practice. You take those.
Over here.
Look at all this food. Look at all these sheep. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep.
I've gotta hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet.
It's almost too perfect, too good to be true. Why would the Lotus Eaters pass up all this food? Hey there. We're just travelers. We come in peace.
You killed my sheep. My favorite sheep. What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep? Don't you know that pain you sow is pain you reap? Time to drink your blood over where you stand. Your life now is in my hands.
Stick, man.
Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my home to steal, but now you'll become my meal. A trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
There's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal. But now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal. I give you our finest treasure, so long as we leave alive. You can take the world's best tasting wine.
Wine.
Have a drink. One sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'll never wanna eat human flesh again. Now we shall be on our way. No bloodshed of here today. A trade you see, gift from you and a gift from me.
I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name?
My name is Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody for your gift. I've one to reply.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Yes, you shall be the final man to die.
What? Watch out! Of course, they pop right into it. Will we pop right into it? No, we'll actually skip it. Not the sheep? True. Hope it's frigid. Oh, I hope so. It's frigid. I see. Captain! Hold on. Captain! We must move quickly. We don't have much time. He didn't notice that mixed Lotus in his wine. Mark my words now. This is not the end.
But Captain, what do we do with our fallen friends?
Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain. Remember them, we're the ones who carry on the flames of those who fawn, and our comrades will not die in vain. I need all my hands on his club. This is how we're getting out of here. Use your swords to sharpen this stub and turn it to a giant spear. His body is blocking the path. If we kill him, we'll be stuck inside.
Captain, where do we attack him?
We gotta stab him in the eye.
Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain.
Remember them, we're the ones who carry on the flames of those who are gone, and our comrades will not die in vain. Now! Scatter!
Hurts you? There are more of them? Who hurts you?
Hi.
Who hurts you? Captain, we should run.
Wait.
Who hurts you? Captain, please.
Wait.
Nobody. If nobody hurts you, be silent. Don't go.
Let's grab the sheep and away we go.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? He's still a threat until he's dead. Finish it.
No.
No.
What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world can learn to use. My friend is dead, our foe is blind. The blood we shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind?
Don't.
Hey Cyclops! When we met, I led with peace, while you fed your inner beast. But my comrades will not die in vain. Remember them. The next time that you dare, choose not to spare. Remember them. Remember us. Remember me. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. I am neither man nor mythical. I am your darkest moment. I am the infamous Odysseus! And you just go crazy. Yeah, no, this soundtrack is fucking fire. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good, man. It's so good, dude. And everyone does such a good job in it. It's actually incredible. I can't praise this show enough.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you.
I'm honestly just gonna let Athena play herself out.
I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom, master of war. My life has one mission. Create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar only the best could kill. One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bosom will.
Let's go!
Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world 'cause he is a warrior of the mind. Maybe one day I'll reach him and we can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He's a warrior of the mind.
Admittedly, my dancing is questionable at best. Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff.
Well done, enlighten me, what's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena, unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan, goddess and man, the best is of friends. Okay.
Maybe one day they'll follow me and we'll
Make a greater tomorrow, and we'll see. I know you change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them, and we can build our skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answers. We are the warriors of the mind.
I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
So good. Ooh. I don't think I've ever done Just a Man other than like the one time I did it for like going through it all sequentially. This would be interesting because it is a little higher on the register. It's also softer. I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home. Even after all the years away from what I've known, I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. Breathe. But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become the tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm just a man. How to jump in that higher register. All right, one last final song and we'll call it for the day. I'm actually a big fan of the challenge. This song is always a challenge because I want to sing it the lower register and I want to sing it the higher register, and I just kind of flip-flop between what I want to do with the song. I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear the crown. I said I would choose as soon as I weave this shroud. They don't know that every night I unthread all the work I've done. 'Cause I'd rather lie than allow them to think they've won. Though I never thought that it resort to this. Just know I'll be here, but I don't know how much longer I'll last since we saw that storm. And though it was so close to our kingdom, it was far from the norm. Unless, how could it be some kind of sign that my world is all about to change? Is it finally time for the challenge I arranged? Though I never thought that it would come to this. Just know I'll be here buying you time. I'll buy you time. I'm overreading that. I'm so overreading that. Just drop it down. Whoever could string my husband's old bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will be the new king. Sit down at the throne and rule with me as his queen. Let the arrows fly once you know that your aim is true. 'Cause I'd rather die than go on without the best of you. Though I never thought that this would be the lengths we go for love. I would not have it any other way. And though I never thought that it would come like this, just know I'll be here. Waiting, 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 waiting. Alrighty, and that'll be it for Monday. I do want to thank everyone who was here for the coaching review for Valorant. I do appreciate everyone stopping by, giving support to King and them and their endeavors to become better players. I do also appreciate anyone who stopped in for singing. I do appreciate you guys just listening to me. I know that I have a long way to go before I am an immaculate level singer. And I hope that one of these days, one day, I will be able to show you the total fruits of my labor in a way that actually sounds enjoyable. But with that, I'm gonna call it for today. I will see you guys Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Be ready. We'll be a little wishy-washy with like end timers come for the coming days. We'll kind of see how I feel. I've been kind of going through a couple of thoughts myself. But with that being said, we're gonna call it here. You all have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you Wednesday. Bye-bye.